Equatorial Guinea. Russia to train troops and establish military base in Equatorial Guinea. The governments of Russia and Equatorial Guinea agreed to allow Russian military instructors to train Equatorial Guinean service members and establish a Russian military base in Equatorial Guinea during a meeting between Equatorial Guinean Vice President Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mangue and Russian Deputy Defense Minister Yunus-Bek Yevkurov on Thursday, June 6, 2024 in Malabo. Obiang posted on X that the, quote, agreement will enable Russian instructors to travel to the country to train soldiers from various corps of the National Army, unquote. As observed by Cameroon Concord, quote, by engaging Russian expertise, Equatorial Guinea aims to bolster its military capabilities and enhance the skills of its armed forces. The presence of Russian military instructors is expected to provide advanced training and support, thereby strengthening the operational readiness of Equatorial Guinea's military personnel, unquote. In November 2023, the Equatorial Guinean President Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo visited Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow, during which they discussed the reopening of the Russian embassy in Malabo, which took place in March 2024. After the Equatorial Guinean president's visit to Moscow, modern diplomacy made several astute observations. For example, during the Russia-Africa Summit in St. Petersburg in July 2023, quote, delegates from Equatorial Guinea held a number of serious meetings with Russian oil and gas and mining companies, unquote. During his tête-à-tête with Putin in November, Obiang mentioned the current challenges in international security and how the Soviet Union assisted Equatorial Guinea in achieving independence from Spain in 1968, about which Obiang remarked, quote, this struggle should not be forgotten, unquote. Modern diplomacy also presciently observed in November, quote, there are signs that Equatorial Guinea intends to expand defense cooperation with Russia. The implication is that this will lead to political development not only in Equatorial Guinea, but also in Central Africa, as the region faces security challenges in the Gulf of Guinea, unquote. The nations along the Gulf of Guinea have recently stepped up efforts to collectively fight illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, which results in the loss of over $2 billion annually. Finally, during the meeting in November, the two heads of state signed mining agreements to wean Equatorial Guinea from relying solely on its oil industry, which accounts for more than 60% of its GDP and 86% of its exports. Equatorial Guinea has large deposits of gold, titanium, manganese, iron ore, and uranium.